Okay, now let's see if we got some audio. Yeah? No? Yep. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining too, by the way. Yeah, apparently the audio was toast. I don't know you guys even heard my intro. So, hey, escape from Pertam, let's get back to it again. Alright, so let's see, we've done everything we can do with that. We're pretty much, well, we could use some computer components for that. And so let's go ahead and get some basic equipment and let's get some more of our stuff done. We've got some plates. Let's go ahead and get some of those, get a couple of those. And we do need some computer components. And we'll get the, well, that's all we're gonna get. Alright. Uh-oh. 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 Alright, where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Alright, where they go? Where they go? Where they go? Where'd you shoot him at? There he is. Alright, let's see if we can get some... I'm always looking for a power cell. Nope. Looks like we get that. What the hell? That thing says it's got like 9 billion liters. Jeez. What is that? Let's see, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. Oh, that's trillions. 9 trillion liters. These Saberwhites can hold a lot of loot. 9 trillion? Oh my goodness. Alright. So we need to get back up here and yeah, see, we got our walkways and stuff. We gotta build them, but we're working upstairs at the moment, so it's not really gonna matter too much. So yeah, that's the thing. Alright, let's get back to it up here. We're gonna go ahead and I think here would be a good spot to set up a computer component of some kind. And yeah, we're gonna want to have something here that blocks this off a little bit, I think. And we're definitely gonna want to do something that's gonna line up this so we have a walkway here and joins up with that, so this isn't all wide open. So I think that's gonna have to be some sort of armor plate. Yeah. I don't want to do heavy armor because heavy armor, of course, is gonna be too heavy. So we're gonna, I don't know that I want to do that color. But we could, I suppose. Yeah. Let's go with white. And then we're gonna use the half. We're gonna use this block right here. There we go. Put that there like so. And that there like so. And there we go. And see what that does for our visibility. Yeah, see, we still have visibility. I mean, it does cut out the upper back corner, but that's not too bad. Alright, cool. Okay, now we're going to need to bring these out. So we're going to have to go with an angle piece like so. And then do the same here. And then now I'm gonna do something that I saw on this other, which I thought was really cool. There was, now where is that? Is it in the control? I think it's one of these. There was one of these I saw that looked really cool. That if you did it on your, yeah. Except there's a way to do this. No, that's angled too much out. I don't know why, but I thought that would be, oh wait. Wonder if I could do it here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I like that. That's really cool. We need girders. Okay, this is really cool. I really like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get this one set up here too. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, we gotta get some girders. Where do we got girders? I know we got girders somewhere in here, don't we? And if we don't, we can just get this stupid thing to make some, I guess. It would appear... Oh, yep, we got girders. Cool. Alright. So yeah, this is really cool. I like this idea because this is gonna really lighten it up. I like it. I think it gives it character. Plus this is a control center, and in the control center you should have windows so you can see what you're controlling. Alright, I like that. Now this is going to be accessible to... Oops, ow. That was not the brightest moment in the game, but that's okay. So I'm thinking that we're going to have to go and I think what I'm going to do is make a passageway that goes from there on either side of that, because I want it to be able to access those areas unless, well, we could leave this area completely sealed off. It is like the front end of it anyways, and we could access through via, probably when I go through the first aid kit actually. So we might put the first aid kit here. And then, yeah, that's probably our best bet. And then set it up so that it goes through here. And then we don't even have to have this doing it like that. We can cap it though too. But I'm thinking a passageway would be really good, like right here. And then another one going this way out to here. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. And then that, oh wait, what's this? Oh, well, let's get this fixed. Uh-oh. It always freezes right before it spawns. I was thinking we might get lucky and get another bug to get shot up and maybe collect some stuff. That would have been cool, but okay. You know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Clang. Good to go. Alright, so we're going to need to do passageway here that turns over to here. We could do a corner here, angle this way, which would leave this to become solid up. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and bring this up to a we want a side slope. There we go. And on this side, I don't know that it really matters, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay. Alright. Okay, looks like we need a bunch of stuff here. So. And then we'll go this side like that. And that makes this area pretty clear to do stuff with. I'm thinking right here, well, you know what I was thinking? This might not actually be a bad spot to set up some sort of like control station. But definitely put a, I definitely want to put like, oh, where's the ladders back that way? So this is the bridge area. So I'm thinking we put another bridge station here. Like this right here. Bridge station, and then we go over here to our buttons, and we get to do an inset button here, which will seal off that area and give this a little bit more to go. Oh, I like that. That's nice. That's real nice. Now, we can put a light here because that doesn't angle down, so we can go with a regular light. So let's do that. Because we can do an inset light right here. Oh wait, but we have a... Well, I guess we don't have to have the passageway there, I guess. We can leave this open. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a passageway right there. That works. Okay. And then right here, we'll do a sloping off kind of thing. So let's go here. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Right like that. Bam. And then this is also like that. Bam. Alright, and that seals off the front end. Cool. Alright. Just like that. So that works out really nicely. And then we've got, okay, that's in place there. And then here we're going to have a passageway. So let's go ahead and get into structures here and do a passageway. And we need a corridor turn. There we go. Oops. Okay, and then here we're going to need another corridor turn. There. And then right here we're going to need a corridor, but I want one with a window. Window side. There we go. And then here we are out here. And this would be, now from here we can go, we could theoretically run it straight through here, which would actually free up this area here for something else. We might even, oh, wait a minute, you know what we might do? To seal this off, because this is actually not airtight, we could move that over here. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Let's move the gyro over here. Also would mean that we could put a second gyro, so we could actually have two gyros back to back if we do this right. Ah, this will work out nicely. Alright, so let's get this set up. Let's see, where's my movement? That's armor. Okay, here's movement right here. So we could do, actually with something like this, it's not a bad idea to do a couple of gyros. One, and then we could do a second one right here like that. Bam. Perfect. And then we can just run a passage between them, or just leave it open. Either way. Oh, we got 39 of the grids there. How do we have a bunch of grids? Almost there with the grids, that's good. Alright, see, now from here, we can actually put a passageway, which will help block off the, we could actually get to be airtight if we do this right. And as a matter of fact, I can do, if we do a lighted corridor there, it will illuminate everything. Cool. Go ahead and get this formed up here like that. Now we could, you know, we could do that. So what do we think? How's that look? Looks okay, but it looks kind of cheesy. So let's not do that. Actually, you know what we could do? Oh, I got an even better idea. Let's put a rack here.
Meteor storm inbound.
Of course there is, but that's not going to matter because we're going to shoot up the meteor storm. What if we did, let's see. We could do a weapons rack. That would be really cool. We could do a regular rack, but I actually like the weapons rack idea. Yeah, let's get that in place. And then we'll transfer our weapons to it while we put our weapons. Jeez. What is this, like orbital compartment? Oh, there it is. That was some crazy stuff there, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these passageways done too. Maybe we might as well make sure we got all the materials in play. Get this all done up just right, the way we want it. Alright, Alright, we'll get more components here in a little bit. And we'll go ahead and get this built up. That built up, but right now I want to go in here, and this is where we have what weapons we have left. And then let's go ahead and get these in the weapon rack where they belong. That one, and we'll get 20 of those. Now let's run over here real quick and see if there's any other weapons inside of here. Well, we do have tools, but nothing that's high grade, so the high grade tools, those are good, but the low grade tools, not so much. We'll just grind those down and make them into something useful. And I also don't like flare guns. Alright, so let's get these pistols in here. Or pistol, I should say. Here we go. Well, that worked out nicely. I kind of like that. Okay, so if we run this passage straight down here, we could take it all the way up to here. But on the same token, I'm thinking, I got a better idea. Why don't we leave that, put this turn into here, and then set up shelving outside with components. That way we've got like a little workshop out there that we can hook up with. And then, yeah, I like that. But we want to keep this as clear as possible so it has an air intake. Having this overhead is probably the most we should probably do. So let's see here. Let's see. Uh-oh. We're all out of the materials we need for that, huh? Yep, I thought so. No problem. We got plenty of material. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this set up. We're going to go back to our little thing here. Quarter light. Corner. Oh, let's see. It does kind of overlap it a little bit and gets kind of wonky. Yeah, I don't like it. I think we're gonna leave those wide open. I mean, we can do this, but I don't think it looks good. I think it's kind of tacky. So we're gonna actually just put the corner turn here. We'll block this out with something, maybe a... Oh, you know what we could do? We could put a regular locker here. Yeah, I like that. Just a regular wall locker right here. Yeah. And then we'll get some more pipes and we'll set up a railing. That'd be really cool. Alright, so then we turn here and boom, we're in here. We got this control thing. We got some lockers. We got this. And then on this side, well, on this side we don't have anything going on over here, but we're still going to do a walkway up here. So maybe over here could be something like, oh, this is where we could put the AI. The defensive AI could go here. Oh, I like that. Let's get a defensive AI placed in here, and then that way, when we have the materials for it, we can go ahead and install it. That's a perfect spot. I mean, it does exposed a little bit below that, but I don't think that's such a big deal. And it's a perfect location, I think. So let's go ahead and fill it in with whatever we can find now, which is going to be really good. And then we can go ahead and set up our walkway, our pathway, you know, little walkway thingy that we have going on the other side. So let's see, where are you at? Passageways, there you are. Let's see, do side window. Where'd you shoot it at? I know you guys are shooting at something. Okay, I don't even see the bug they were shooting at. Wow, that's crazy. A lot of holes. Wow, okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, we need to find more power. We gotta find either that or we gotta find large... Oh, you know what we could do? If we could find a large grid battery that's not attached, we can always bring it over here. But getting it up here is gonna be a royal pain. But that can be done. I mean, it can. It can happen. Alright, back to work. Alright, so let's get... I want a turn. Here we go. And then on this side, we're going to put... Well, what do we got? This like a locker that isn't a locker. No, we don't want to allow... Oh, wait, what's that? No, that's too bulky. Weapon rack's too bulky. Yeah, we're gonna have to just do regular lockers. That's okay. That's fine. And then right here, and then also right here, we can set up... Well, actually... We don't really have to do that there. Oh yeah, we do because of the thing that we're trying to get around. Have that right there. Okay, there's access to a cargo terminal right there. But we've got that in the way. So that leads the question, what do we put here that would make it so that we could actually be okay with this? Make it kind of airtightish. So I think maybe that's a good spot for another wall locker, maybe? I swear. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what we can put there. Oh, perfect. I have such a good idea. We can put a display, and that gives us like a good setup for what we're gonna do. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so let's see here. If we do right here, yeah, a full screen one of these, and that will block this out completely, and that will be good to go. So let's go ahead and do that with this. All right, got the LCD in place. We'll come through and do the work on that. Okay, now this we're gonna move. Okay, so yeah. We've got these, you know, we got these 5 things we have to deal with, so we could just transfer those over to this, and then we can have them right there, and then this can be used for weather. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, we'll get this in place. Now, this passageway, we're going to leave it the way it is, so let's do the lighting here. I love the inset lights. I know you guys have seen that. I know there's been a few people that have commented on the fact that I use them a lot, and I just think they're really nice. They fill in things. They make it look really nice, I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of weird that way, but I think it's kind of cool. And we put that directly over this, and it will illuminate that, and that's kind of cool too. And we'll do it here too. Cool. And then these areas here, we'll just leave these clear. Put some sort of like, we'll put an interior block of some kind. I don't know, maybe do something like that. Or like this. Oh, there we go. I like that. Put that up there like that. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get that in place. It's a little snug in here. It's not quite as wide open as I pictured, but I think that's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back here and we'll grab some more materials. We need 300 of those, 200 of those, and then we also need some displays and some computer chips. There's 2 displays there, and here's some computer chips. Oh, and we need some glass too. I see some glass there. That'll be good for the window passages. Alright, and we need, oh, girders too. We need a few more girders, so let's go all the way down here. Oh, well, I guess we're full up. Alright, so we'll start with this. 2 of 3 displays, okay. Okay, and then let's do this. I like this too. This is gonna block in that stairway. I mean the ladder area. See how it blocks it in like that, so you feel like you're actually going up a ladder tube instead, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's get this one built up. The other thing is once we get this finished in here, this cabin can become pressurized, which means we can go ahead and see about getting healed in a high oxygenated environment. We don't have to worry about the sandstorms and stuff like that, which is really kind of cool. Of course it is. Suit Lady's energy is always low. Guess that's what happens when you're the Suit Lady. Alright. Okay, good. Got that in place. Okay, let's make sure. Yep, we're good on that. We just have detector components we need so that we can start activating things. Perfect. Alright, and then we're just gonna keep going around here filling stuff up. I love this. This is so cool. This side, using the, you know, one of the things you get to be is creative, because that's actually part of the bridge set, but it actually works really well for this. It's like so cool. Like we can look around. Getting a little bit of a charge here from sitting here, but that's okay. Clocks. I really need to work on the displays here. I don't like blue screen, and you guys know that. But, you know, it's all good. Alright, let's get back into it. Oh, this is coming together nicely. I'm very pleased with this, actually. Alright. Now we're gonna need some more. We're gonna need a lot more of the interior plates. Take another bit of that there. We're gonna need more computer components and stuff like that. We'll definitely grab a few motors. Looking for computer components. Well, there's a few more displays. We'll need those. There's more than a few more displays. And we'll grab 200 of the computer chips. Alright. So here we go. Let's get on here and get it all done. There we go. There's that. Okay, that needs metal grids. Okay. Not quite there yet, but that's okay. Alright. Now we got that in place. Now we just need detector components for the AI. Okay, we'll get this passage here. Perfect. Nice. Let's go ahead and get this set up here. I'm sure there is. Suit Lady's always so good to let me know what nightmarish mess is coming this way. Now this is nice because if you have a backup like this, this will allow you to have something as an option in the event that something goes sideways and they shoot off your actual cockpit. You can fall back to this bridge location. And that we can go ahead and fill in at some point. Alright, let's get some more steel plates. And see, that gives you a little bit of light in here, not much, but a little bit. Then you walk down here, you can look outside. Go in here, this is our main, one of our main areas. Over here it gets us to the computer core. And then this way goes up to the roof. And this way goes further into the ship. Now we gotta do the left and right stuff going on too. Let's see. Uh-oh. It's spawn pause. The longer it pauses, the more surprises you're gonna get. That's just how it works. Oh, yep. Bad guys. Alright, let's go get them. Alright, where'd they die? Alright, there they are. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Okay, computer chips. Come on, give me some power cells. I just need a couple. Uh-oh. Really? That's it? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. Oh, snap. Huh. Man, that's disappointing. I know you can get stuff like that, but it's so hard to get it. It's like, dude. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, there we go. Oh, well. So, we'll go back up here and go back to work. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Let's see if we got any grids in here. I don't think we do. Pretty sure we got everything out of the truck. I don't know if we did for sure, though. We'll find out when we go through here. Alright, so let's see, that's in place. Wait. Now that's in place. And that takes care of some more steel. Alright, so that's done. Alright, so now we're down at this end. Alright, now, I wanted to have a walkway and I wanted to have a railing here. There we go. Now here, this is where we're going to put our walkway. We're going to do a half one there. like that. That works out nicely. Now we've got the security spot in that side. Let's get this side done. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're going to stop that because we just did that. And now it is time to move this. Let's go and get this in place. We need more displays. I know we got a whole bunch down here, so let's go find them. Then we'll transfer over all the rules, and then we'll get this other taken care of. Okay, there they are right there. Perfect. Alright, so let's take a look here. So the rules are assemblers cannot make components, no jetpacks. All large grid must be flyers, including bases. Ion H2 thrusters for orbit capable ships only, and escape Pertam to the icy moon in orbit. That is the rules. So, let's go ahead and get on the LCD and let's make it happen. Content, yes. Text and images, yes. We're going to edit said text. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get those typed in, and I'm going to use my keyboard to do it. Alright. So, item 1. Assemblers. Okay. Item 2. No. Maybe we better cap that in. No. Jetpacks. Item 3. All large grid must be flyers. Oh. Because, you know, my typing is, yeah. Okay. Item 4. Let's see, what was item 4? Item 4 we had, let's see, large grid must be flyers. Ah, yes. Ion and H2 thrusters only for orbit and space. Okay. And we'll capitalize space because space is capital. It's a very capital place to be. And then goal. 1. You have only one goal. Escape Pertam to AC moon and space. Okay, so there's our objectives. Let's go ahead and get in here and start making some adjustments. First thing we're going to do is we're going to change the font size. Because, yeah, we want to see this. We don't want to just have it. White is good. We'll leave it in white. Let's go ahead and do the text padding. And we're going to set alignment center. There we go. Sweet perfection. So now we absolutely can see the rules. Which means this is now going to get moved. Oh, okay. And apparently it has luggage. Wow, that's a lot of those. Alright, so over here is where we're going to put this survival kit, and that way we have an access point. I really like having the access point here, so this is a really good thing to do. And this still is still lined up to be able to do like all of its processes and maintenance and stuff. Let's go ahead and drop the nickel in here because it's going to need it. Alright, and then what we'll do with this, we'll make this a single thing. So let's go to logistics, go here to single, and bam, just like that. Single connector pipe, good to go. Now we have access to here, and we have access to here, both directions right there. And that works out kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty damn cool. Alright, so this here, what do we got over here? That's just bricks it up in this open area. We got a light, and yeah, so yeah, we're gonna have to get the Jeffries tube in there. Jeffries tube. Thinking Star Trek, guys. Yep. Yeah, we're doing that. We're going there. Let's go ahead and get the Willys tube in place. Alright, so Willis duct, junction, nope, ramp. Okay, why are you not doing what I want you to do? Because you're probably bringing ice. Oops. Alright, so. Alright, there we go. And then we'll do a light. Oh, good gravy. Where's my steel plates? There they are. So we don't need that. Oh no. So it isn't connected. Well, that's unfortunate. Huh. Alright, well, that is definitely unfortunate in an unforeseen circumstance, but it's not one that we can't deal with. Just means we gotta be creative, that's all. Creativity's a wonderful thing. Actually. We're gonna make this a, make this a transfer junction. That way we can put stuff on both directions. And right now we're going to go over here and get charged up inside the cockpit. Actually, you know what? We're going to sit in the cockpit. That works out really well, guys. I'm back. Thank you so much for waiting. Got a good charge. We're going back out here. Alright, so we gotta figure this out because this is not gonna work. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do one of these. We need steel tubes. Come on, give us some small steel tubes. Come on. I know we got some somewhere. Ah, we don't. Man, that's not cool. Yeah, well. Okay, new plan. Okay, since it wants to do that, we're gonna go with a T-junction. Well, first of all, we're gonna go with a change of color scheme. Then we're gonna go with a T-junction. Hopefully, we got enough for that. We do. Good. Okay, now since we got a T-junction there, we can still get a light up here if we want to. But this is still going to give us the opportunity to do something like this. Another T-junction. Or actually, you know, we could just do a down curve. I know we're going to be short some on that, unfortunately. Ah, okay, gravy. What do we have that has small tubes that we don't really need? I don't know. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. Wow, look at that chill. Wow. That is one hell of a sandstorm, guys. Whew. That is something else. Alright, let's get some steel plates. This construction project going here. Okay, so now we're set. Now we should be able to access what we want to access. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a little conveying issue. Nothing too terribly serious. It's all good. Alright, so here... Well, this is where we'll put our door. So let's go with logistics. Or no, let's go with, it's gonna be under structure. Small. Come on, we're trying to get... I keep overshooting it. There we go. Alright. So we've got a lot of stuff to do here to get this little area up and running the way we want it. You know, put a door here like this. It's gonna make life hard. Yeah. I think the door that is... Oh, wait. Now that I didn't see. Oh, that's way better. All the wind's really affecting it. I would be surprised if those stupid bugs would be out here. Alright. We're gonna definitely want more glass. Okay. Are we gonna keep welding? Is that what we're doing? Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? Holy crap. Where are you going? Get back here. Good. Let's go see what's going on. Alright, mask up because it is toxic as hell out here apparently. Oh, you jerk! Ah. Man. That was not cool. That was cheating. Let's make sure we got everything out of here. Yep. Ah, that was so cheaty. I hate it when they do that, man. That's not cool. That's so not cool. We do need to fix this stuff down here, though. But we'll get to that eventually because we want to get the rest of this thing set up. So, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah. Get that in place. Get that one in place too. Having a steel tube issue though, unfortunately. Not gonna be a good thing, but it is what it is. And then we'll do another one on this side here. Okay. How's this side, vertical or horizontal? That's horizontal. So we want to do this one horizontal as well. Okay, get this in place. Alright, so alright, so now let's see, mushroom farm. We'll put the mushroom farm on this side. Ah, interior plates. Okay, no problem. We got those. There they are. Alright, and then a vegetable grower, huh? Yeah, let's see. Doesn't really light up the space there, does it? So I'm thinking to myself, what am I gonna put in here? I think in this case, an herb garden is perfect. I think it's a great idea, and I also think that we can hook it directly into the conveying system that way. All right, and then that sets up a space here for vegetables. Alright, those are in place. And then we'll build the glass house that goes over it and should be good to go. Cool. And this, of course, is our outside access in case it was needed. So yeah, this works out nicely. So let's see about trying to get some windows in here. Alright, so Windows 1, we're going to go with these guys. So let's see here. Perfect. Well, I think not so perfect because it's facing the wrong way. There we go. Good to go. I'm sure there is. So we're gonna go ahead and get these things all taken care of. And I've been kind of quiet all of a sudden because I'm focused. I'm thinking about what we're doing here. Alright, let's go ahead and get this in place. And then get a triangle to go here. Uh-huh. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking. It gives me an idea of going out that far. Alright, let's go ahead and head on up, guys. Alright, so that worked out really good. Let's get some more stuff up there. We've got our little greenhouse setup going on, so let's grab all the materials we can and get that finished. Then we're gonna need a lot of glass. We need construction pieces. Now where is... I know there's some stuff for this in here. Wow, I don't even see it. Okay, no problem. We're gonna use what we got. Up, up, and away we go. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a light in both of these so it illuminates the area below. I don't know why why these things work the way they do, but man, just gotta get that focus, you know. We're gonna have to make another supply run though, guys. We've got no choice. Perfect. All in all, I think it's turned out quite nicely. But we're gonna need more materials, and you know what more materials means? That means we gotta hit the road, Jack. I think we got quite a bit done. We got some stuff set up, and I think it's actually, honestly, kind of a good time to call it an episode, you know? So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again next time on Space Engineers. Bye.